Looks like Donald Trump is back in action trying to make peace in Gaza. After helping broker a ceasefire between Israel and Iran, Trump is now working on stopping the war between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. And this is according to fresh report. If you remember, then there was a deal between Israel and Hamas back in January, but that particular deal totally collapsed in March. Since then, Israel resumed heavy attacks on Gaza, and sadly, thousands of Palestinians have been killed, including many who were simply waiting for food and aid. Now, according to Jerusalem Post, Trump has restarted serious talks to push for a ceasefire in Gaza. Now, here the goal is to stop the fighting and also getting the remaining hostages released, people who were captured during the October 7th attack. And the US officials are even saying that they are feeling optimistic about this particular deal actually happening. But here's the controversial part. Trump had earlier shocked the world by announcing that after the war, Gaza would be taken over and turned into a resort city, only for Israelis, with Palestinians being expelled. Many global leaders slammed this idea, calling it ethnic cleansing and saying that it completely kills the dream of two-state solution, where both Israelis and Palestinians have their own country. Despite all this drama, behind-the-scene talk are moving forward. One source told the media that about 75% of the deal is already figured out, but there are still some huge issues left. These include things like how to handle Gaza's humanitarian crisis, when and how to officially end the war, and what guarantees Israel need to make sure Hamas doesn't rebuild its weapons. And here's something even more bigger. One idea being discussed is forcing Hamas leader to leave Gaza and go into exile somewhere else after the ceasefire. But Hamas has rejected this idea in the past, so it's unclear if this will work or not. At the very same time, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met with the top defense and government officials to discuss whether Israel should send a team for indirect talks with Hamas. If they agree, the talks could happen in places like Qatar or Egypt, where previous negotiations have taken place. So right now, the world is watching closely. Will Trump actually pull off a ceasefire deal and a peaceful one in Gaza, or will the fighting continue? Well, only time will tell.